All right. Thank you for joining us this evening for our business development call here on February. We've got a lot to cover, so we're going to jump right in. My name is Kendall St. John. I'm one of the account managers here and working in Utah at our corporate office. Joining me today as presenters will be Kathabatle Gwebu. She will be doing our recognition. And then we have Nonala Tose, who will be sharing as well. And then followed by Ryan Goldsmith. And then we will feature our guest speakers following that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Batle, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kendall. Just 1 second as I mute the other computer. Okay, I sound better. Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our call. I'm just gonna share recognition, my favorite part, and my very most important part that I love about this call is because we get to celebrate you, and this is the time to do so. So today we're gonna kick off with our top enrollers. Yes, we have our top enrollers for the month of January. They have started the month with such great enthusiasm. The numbers are looking so great. We are so proud of you, ladies. If you know them and you know who they are, please celebrate with me as I call their names out. Okay, so our first top enroller for the month of January is Marty Kruger, Tiffany Morel, Tina Osuchuku, Clemmy Broxham, Simone Payne, Snow Mabuto, Yanet Mathewson, Angela Batohobahaye. Can we give a huge congratulations? I love these emojis. This is literally a celebration. Thank you, everyone. Not only do we have our top enrollers, but the month of January was looking good. Let's go to the next slide. Awesome. I don't know if my screen is, but can you guys see the screen? Just give me because mine is still loading this side. Can you? Oh, yes, now it shows. Now it shows, guys. Technical difficulties, like we said earlier on. But on a high, we have a leader highlights, and some of you know this amazing lady. And I have been so privileged to have an encounter with her. The first time I met up with Rochelle Williams was at the Joburg Road shows, and she was on some, hey guys, we have people waiting there and they want to come to this event. Please tell us, how can we get those people off the road to come here? And she was just so passionate from day one. And we were like, who is this lady who's so passionate about people that she doesn't know? But I realized that she doesn't just only become passionate about the business, but also uplifting the community. She is a mother. She also a premier leader. Her name is Rochelle Williams, and she's a go-getter and always trying to reach her goals. And I remember at leadership, we had asked her, what is your rank? And she couldn't remember her rank because that's not really important. What's important for her is to really uplift the community and really grow her business. So I am so excited to introduce Rochelle. She is going to be joining us now on the call just to share some kind of wisdom with us and really, tell us, how she, in such a small time in dōTERRA, she was able to gain so much success. So she will share us a little bit of her story. And yeah, I'd just like to turn over the time to Rochelle. I can see you there. Yes.
Hi, Rochelle. Can you
Hello.
see me? Yes. Okay. Am I
Yes.
visible? All right.
Yes, you are.
So my journey with dōTERRA started when my husband of 43 years passed away. I was devastated. No, I was actually not devastated. I was gutted. I had completely lost my will to live. Then I was introduced to an oil called Elevation, which literally saved my life. I left an executive position in a multinational organization to prioritize my health. I had my adrenal gland removed from secreting too much of cortisol, which formed a tumor. I was diagnosed with lupus and its trusty companion, rheumatoid arthritis, and the cherry on top, breast cancer. But nothing was as debilitating as my 22-year chronic sleep problem and 14 years of hot flushes and night sweats. I tried everything, but nothing worked. And then I tried dōTERRA, and it worked. So now you understand where my passion comes from. With my background in finance, I quickly recognized not only a personal wellness solution, but a promising business opportunity. No stock holding, no logistics, no staff, no overheads, no IT infrastructure, just 100 PV investment into my own health and an opportunity to improve the lives of others. I don't sell dōTERRA. I empower you to make the correct choices for your health. I share my personal stories and testimonials and how it transformed my life, and the decision is yours to make. So here's what I do. I start my day in prayer, asking God for guidance and to place the right people in my path. I attend every meeting. I participate. I put my hand up for any call for assistance, and I educate myself on a daily basis. I communicate almost daily with my mentor, Dom. She helps me clearly set my goals. Her mentoring, like I said before, plug and play. No need to reinvent the wheel. Because I live dōTERRA, I can't help but speak about dōTERRA to anyone I meet, be it the waiter, the cashier, the acquaintance, or a friend. And I go back to my why. I want to empower, not to sell to you. I don't have social media, honestly. I don't even know how to use it. So I have invested in networking organizations. Here, I just love connecting people together with no expectations at all. This is just give, and it will be given back to you. We are placed on this earth to be a blessing to others. So I gift oils to those in need. I do swaps for poultry, sewing, waxing, hairdressing. I'm willing to carry the cost until it evens out. Because I live dōTERRA, I'm working on it daily. Even on my bad days, which we all have, I'm either actively working or passively posting on my WhatsApp status. I support my people. I meet with them regularly. They have become very close personal friends and have filled a huge void in my life. I gift everyone who buys a small kit to get them going. And this is irrespective of the value of your order, whether you've started with the top 10 or whether you've started with just one oil. I do one-on-one consultations. I used to give information overload, but Dominic has now helped me streamline this. I do markets. It does not matter whether they enroll or not. And I go back to my why. I want to empower you, not to sell to you. I never, ever focus on the money. My people always come first, even at the expense of my own earnings. Having said that, I am very, very meticulous about recording my earnings. But that is after the event. First, care, then count. I never lie or embellish. I speak to hundreds of people. They will always remember what I said to them, but I won't always remember what I won't always remember that what I said to them. They will remember what I said to them, but I can't remember. But the truth never changes. So that's why I will never lie or embellish. I also offer alternate solutions. After all, this is what I did before being introduced to dōTERRA. But now I just have pure nature in a bottle. On a weekly basis, I reinforce what is free. Barefoot grounding, water, sunlight, breathing, gratitude, positive affirmations. All of this is free. You don't have to pay for it. I'm constantly applying oils on people wherever I see a need. I'm not afraid to say I don't know. I go do my research, consult my upline or my team, and that's how I find solutions. I have a very small team, but I do provide them with mentoring and guidance, and I share my WhatsApp status post with them so they don't need to do that work. I ask my people to post testimonials onto my group. And when I'm told doTERRA is too expensive, I tell them, doTERRA is an American product priced in US dollars. We cannot hold doTERRA responsible for our country's weak currency. I would like to end with a very personal testimonial. I did dental extractions in theater last Friday, hence you can hear my speech is a bit slurred. My surgeon walked in to see me just before theater. I was explaining the oils to the patient in the bed next door. He saw it, he asked me, what's that? Totally dismissive of the oils. Today, I did my post-surgical checkup. He was amazed at how well I healed. I said nothing. I just showed him my testimonial with photographs. And after reading through, picked his head up. The first question he asked me, did I jippo the photos? Took my phone out. I showed him my photo library with date, stamp, and time. And I left with his personal cell number, promising to send him information on doTERRA. I'm not afraid to open my mouth and speak. I have a powerful product backing me. Thank you.
Rochelle, if you can hear, the office right now is clapping. It's like,
I don't know what happened. Okay.
just
Thank you.
basically, you know what? I'm not afraid to say no. I line for me that made it, that says that you are a true leader. Sometimes as leaders, we think saying yes and we know is the right way, but sometimes when we don't know, it shows, that powerful sign. I think we can all testify that whatever Rochelle has shared with us comes from her heart, and it comes from just wanting to help and make the difference in the world. I've seen it personally. So I just want to say thank you so much for sharing these wonderful things with us and your experiences with doTERRA. Even us as corporate, we are inspired by you. Thank you so much. Let's move on to rank advancement. We didn't just only have top enrollers, but we also had ladies who wanted to even grow in their ranks. Let's congratulate Dune Heiserman. Can we give a round of applause for Dune Heiserman for reaching elite? Congratulations, Dune, wherever you are. We are extremely proud of you, and we know that you are gonna not just only reach this rank and too many more to come. And then moving on to the next one. Yes, I can see the celebration. Let's keep on celebrating one another. Thank you as I wait for my next one. There you go. And we have our premieres. I am so excited for Tiffany. I know the previous month she was an elite, and this month she came as a premier. I just want to say personally, congratulations to you, Tiffany Morel. Can we give a round of applause for Tiffany for doing such an amazing job in achieving this rank? You are such a go-getter, and we are very proud of you. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has done amazingly in the month of January, and I hope to see you next month as well. Thank you, and I would like to turn over the time to Kendall.
Okay, friends. Next up, we have Nala Tose. She's going to be our next presenter, and then followed by Ryan Goldsmith. Nala.
Thank you. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, Rochelle. What an inspiring speech. And I know that it's not just a speech, it truly is what you live by. You know, you care first before you count. I'm going to take that one home and I'm going to use it all year. So thank you for those wise words. We are super excited because the Mauritius trip is finally here, our Africa Incentive Trip 2026. And we cannot wait. I mean, in the next slide, you'll see that our qualifiers will be enjoying this incredible incentive trip that they have been running towards all year. And it will be happening from the 13th to the 18th of April 2026 at the incredible Rave Nala Attitude Hotel in Mauritius, which is just incredible, and we cannot wait to share more details with you. So let's take a look at who qualified and congratulate them together. So we'll start with the qualified winners, and these are the winners that have qualified with over 375 points, and they get to experience a shared room, an all-inclusive hotel package, transfers in Mauritius, as well as general activities. So please help me congratulate Tanya Niman, Snow Mabuto, Pure Shani, which is Shannon, Tiffany Morell, Candace Dick, as well as Trish Siboni. Please give them a round of applause. Congratulations. And then next up, we have our fourth place winners. Our fourth place winners have worked hard to earn over 475 points, and they get to enjoy an incredible private room at the Rave Nala Attitude Hotel, and they get to also earn return flights, transfers, and all-inclusive hotel packages, as well as general activities. So please help me congratulate the following people who have qualified as fourth place winners. Rochelle Williams, congratulations. Clemmy Broxham, congratulations. Temba Ramamane, congratulations. Hannah Licha, congratulations. Sekhameti Maswabi, congratulations. And Simone Payne, congratulations. Woo! We cannot wait to celebrate with you in Mauritius. Now over to our third place winners. Now, our third place winners have earned themselves over 750 points, and they have worked hard for this, so they absolutely deserve it. They will be getting a private room for two, rather, 2 return flights, so them and a partner of their choice, transfers, all-inclusive hotel package for 2, as well as general activities for 2 at the Rave Nala Attitude and in Mauritius. So please help me congratulate our third place winners, Malebogo Ranko, Yanette Mathison, and CD Ramamane. Please help me congratulate our third place winners. Woo-hoo! Well done. And now to our second place winner. So we've got one second place winner, and this second place winner will be enjoying a junior suite for 2. So it's a little bit of an upgrade. There are levels to this thing, this hard work thing. And they'll also be enjoying return flights for 2, transfers, a spa day, as well as an exclusive dinner, an all-inclusive hotel package for 2, general activities, and 250 dōTERRA product credit points. So please help me congratulate the second place winner who earned over 850 points. Please help me congratulate right now Destiny Pty Ltd, and that is Marty and Franz Kruger. Congratulations. And then over to our first place winner. Now, our first place winner is the grand prize winner. The grand prize winner had to earn themselves over 1,000 points, right? And they get to enjoy a suite, an exclusive suite for two at the Rave Nala Attitude Hotel, business class flights for two to Mauritius, transfers in a first class in Mauritius, exclusive swag, a spa day, a private excursion, shopping allowance in Mauritius, an exclusive dinner, as well as an all inclusive hotel package for two. And get this, 500 doTERRA product credit points. Please help me congratulate right now Kilitimang Osukuchu. And that's Tina Oshukucho. So please help me congratulate one more time all of our qualifiers for the Rave Nala Mauritius incentive trip. It is going to be incredible from the 13th to the 18th of April. And we encourage you that when these incentive trips come up and when there's an opportunity for you to run for these incentive trips, give it your all, and give it your all in the beginning so that you are way ahead of the rest. So congratulations to all of the winners, and we cannot wait to see you. Let's see a slideshow of what the Rave Nala is. Oh no, no relations. It's not my resort, I wish. But the Rave Nala is one of the most incredible resorts in Mauritius. Definitely top tier, one of the highly recommended resorts in Mauritius. There are incredible activities that we're going to be offering for all of our qualifiers and all of our winners. So congratulations to you. Keep running, keep showing everybody how it's done. And we're so, so proud of you. Thank you. And back to Kendall.
I'll actually take over and we'll talk about Diamond Club because we are about to start. The qualification months have been going for the last year. So I hope you guys head over, and if you are Premier and above, you are eligible to participate. And if you haven't hit Diamond in the year of 2025, so you are also available. So application period is currently up and running. Preparation month is now, and the season dates start March 1st. So we are in the final few days before we start Diamond Club, and this season is a little different. Graduating is going to be more flexible this season. Instead of hitting the monthly targets, you just have to hit the season goals, which is 42 enrollments, and 9 of those enrollments need to be personal enrollments to graduate. And we have the highest prize that we've ever had for Diamond Club coming this season, which is 100,000 Rand, which is a huge upgrade from what we've had in the previous years. So I hope you guys all scan this QR code, log in, and learn all the details of the upcoming Diamond Club season so you can prepare yourself and get your team excited and really hit the ground running on March 1st in a week and in 10 days. So that is going to be super exciting, and we're excited for you guys to all be there. And I will turn the time back over to Kendall.
Thank you, Ryan, Nala, and Buffet for your participation here. And let's just all, okay, slam with the emojis. Let's just give everybody a round of applause. I'd love to open up the unmute and hear it, but we're all screaming and cheering for you. I'm at my feet doing a happy dance. Well done, you guys. What an achievement. What great achievements that you guys have done. Our top enrollers. Rochelle, thank you for sharing your story. I really loved hearing it. It's those stories that, oh, I'm sorry. I'm very soft. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. Technical challenges. Rochelle, I loved your story. Thank you so much for sharing that. I love our leader highlight section that we've been doing. Just to hear from people that are in the field, hear your story about how you came to know doTERRA and just how you're doing things because you're so in love with the product. And that's one of the things that I like to boast on that I am a product of the product. Any given time a day, I've got at least 20 products that I've been using or more and have them with me all the time. So, and that's half the battle is just becoming a product of the product. And then that transpires over into your beliefs. So thank you, everybody, our new elite and premier and our top enrollers. And then, of course, our incentive trip. And Tina, if you need somebody to go with you, right here, okay? I've got my bathing suit packed, so I'm ready, just waiting for an invitation. All right, so let's just jump on to our next couple of speakers. At doTERRA, when I first started here, it looks a lot different than when I first started as far as the things that doTERRA has worked so hard to put together for our field to be successful, and the different programs that we have been creating along the way as we've listened to leaders in the field and their feedback of what would really help you. Because I know as a brand new wellness advocate, years and years ago, I actually was a wellness advocate, but I love the corporate side of things. And I just thought, oh, if there's just some things that I could do that's just like a system that I could follow and, programs that I could get involved in, it would make things so much easier. But also those programs allowing your personality to come through, allowing the way you do things to come through. And doTERRA has heard that and has developed many programs. We have our Empowered Success. You go on to our trainings. We have lots of product trainings that people can learn about new product as well as just doing a basic class. All that is ready for you so that you don't have to recreate the wheel. And to me, that's like, half the battle is like it's already there. I just have to plug into it. And these are proven systems that work, that set you up for the behaviors that you need to do as far as being successful. Rochelle, you pointed on something that I was like, oh, this is key. Like I'm not just posting on social media, but I'm actually doing some income producing activities. So these programs are designed to do that, to teach you the behaviors that are actually income producing. So our next speaker is Marty Kruger. She's going to be joining us and talking about her experience as in part of one of the programs that we've created. We've been doing this a lot of years, about Diamond Club, and she's participated well and done so well in those things. So I wanted to hear from our leaders about, what it's like participating in Diamond Club, how it's helped her. So I'm going to turn the time over to Marty. Marty Kruger is one of our doTERRA Diamonds there in South Africa, also a country founder. So Marty, go ahead.
Hi, Kirsten. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's such a privilege. For those of you who don't know me, as Kendall said, my name is Marty Kruger. I'm all the way from Bloemfontein. I'm a founder, I'm a diamond. And what I get to speak to you about tonight is why many of my team is on here, because that's how I actually met them, but also how I've got to grow my business. So I'm really, really excited and grateful to be able to share a little bit. So, and this is going to be strange coming maybe from me, for those of you who know me, because I absolutely love competition. But the main thing is Diamond Club is actually not a competition. It's not, it's more a catalyst. And it's not just about winning prizes, because if it was, there's only a few that can win. So what I see Diamond Club as is this is your accountability partner. In our business, no one is checking in with you daily, asking, did you invite somebody? Did you follow up? Are you showing up? But Diamond Club really checks in on your actions. Are you showing up? And I'm going to tell you now, if you want to grow your business, if you want momentum, if you want enrollments, that's how you grow a business, right? You need to have this incredible tool called Diamond Club. Now, so what is a competition? Is it focuses on beating others. It only has a few winners. It creates pressure or comparison. And when the prize is won, that competition actually stops. But if Diamond Club was just a competition, only a few would really benefit from this. And everyone else would feel left out. But what is a catalyst? A catalyst, it triggers action. It accelerates growth. It creates movement that would not have happened otherwise. And it really produces results beyond itself. A catalyst doesn't do the work, but it really speeds up that reaction. And that exactly is what Diamond Club is. If you really put in your heart with Diamond Club. Now, I want to quickly just mention this as well. So what is Diamond Club? It's a 90-day structure. It's a decision to be intentional with showing up, doing things. And it is a team-based program. It isn't a you program. You cannot do Diamond Club without talking to people. without hosting classes, and without involving your team. Now, I want to quickly say this. If you are thinking, Diamond Club is for my upline, they've qualified as a premier, and I'm going to talk to those two groups tonight, right? The ones that are able to do Diamond Club. By the way, I can't do Diamond Club, but I absolutely love it. And for those that is sitting on the sideline saying, okay, I'm not, close to Premier, how is this benefiting me? So for both of you, for both of us, there is a benefit of Diamond Club. Now, there's some objections that I hear regularly. All of us hear this or say this. I don't like competitions. I'm not a competition person. But again, it's not about beating others. It is actually about beating inconsistency in your business. Or only a few people win. Yes, that's true. There are a few people, and it's one person that's going to win 100,000 Rand, and some is going to win other things. But you can actually win your 5,000 Rand or your benefit every month. But more important than that, every single person that you or your team brings into dōTERRA will receive free products or free points gifted by dōTERRA. Rochelle was saying that she gives her clients, free products. We all do that. We try and give something as added value. Now, with Diamond Club, we actually have the benefit where dōTERRA is giving this to us and we don't have to pay for it. It's really such a blessing. And I want to quickly ask you this question. Do you need more customers? Do you want more builders, more sharers? Do you want to have a higher income with dōTERRA? Do you want to change lives? I hope I've spoken to all of you, because we all do want to do this. And that is exactly what Diamond Club is for me, and it's always been. It's the permission for you to focus on growth for the next 90 days, where you can use this tool that dōTERRA created. We don't have to recreate the wheel. We just have to tap into what Diamond Club is giving us. And you're going to have this incredible tool that you can reach out to people and say, I'm part of a competition. We are going to see in the next 90 days how many people I can teach about natural solutions. Don't make it weird. Just reach out and say, would you mind hosting a class for me? Everybody that you've enrolled in the last month, 2 months, 3 months, you can reach out and say, would you help me? People love to help. Okay, and for those of you who said, okay, I'm not doing, Diamond Club, my name's not on the list, I want to quickly tell you how you can actually partake of this. You need to put your name on that list as if you are doing it. You need to say, I'm doing it. How do you do that? You partner with your upline. Ask those who's had, no upline doing Diamond Club in the past. They don't have the access to the free oils that they've got. So you can partner with your upline. You can host a class. You can do the same actions. You're going to learn the skills and you're going to grow your business. And if you are thinking, you know what, I'm not qualified to do this, do you know that actually growth comes after you do the intention of the action? 90% of the time, none of us feel ready to do something. Even if you're looking at the top enrollers, the people that qualified for Mauritius, I promise you, we all have these conversations. We doubt ourselves, but we consistently show up. And that for me is truly what Diamond Club is. Now, again, I want to say this. dōTERRA designed Diamond Club the way it is. Do you realize dōTERRA could have said, okay, the only people that will benefit from doing Diamond Club is if those that enroll, only their customers will get the free gifts. They didn't say that. You as a downline or an upline can participate with your Diamond Club participant and get all the benefits out of that. If they wanted it to be a you program, it would have really meant that, but it's not. It's a team one. It's one where the whole team can win, the whole community can win. So write your name down and say, I'm doing Diamond Club for the next 90 days. And I promise you, you're going to look back and say, you're gonna have done more classes, have more conversations, have more enrollments. You're going to have new skills, inviting, hosting, presenting. And this is important. When one person runs, that slipstream pulls others forward. Now, for those of you who don't know, I saw in the chat box, everybody was saying, like, I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Zimbabwe? Zimbabwe is in the house. Simone, if it's not the right country, please just say it there. But it was Simone's 2 leaders that are there in Mauritius, qualified, the leaders that are there, because she's running and she's creating that slipstream for others to follow. And I promise you, if you are going to look at the people that rank up, qualify for Mauritius, that is what you are seeing. People are seeing what you are doing, and they are seeing what is possible. And I really want to say, like, if there's anything that Diamond Club should do for you, it is showing you what is possible and then showing your downline. That is what it is. Okay, I want to quickly share just, when does Diamond Club start? It already started. You have to be writing down names already. You need to be planning your Diamond Club. You cannot wait till month end and say, okay, where am I going to start? You have to sit down and say, how many classes am I going to host in Diamond Club? How many people am I going to speak with? And it's not going to happen, by the way, like nothing in our business. You have to be intentional. And it is actually about a decision. It's nothing else. It's a decision that you make. And for those of you that's still sitting on the sideline saying, I don't know if I want to commit to it, that qualifies to do it, I promise you, put your name down and run and decide beforehand and say, this is the actions that I want to create for my business. And make a decision of how many enrollments you want. Be scary with that. Say, I want 3, 5, 10 enrollments a month. Now, if you aim for 5 and you get 3, is that still a win? 100%. That's growth. Now, if you say, I'm not aiming for nothing and you get 1, that's just luck, but that's not what this is about. It is about intention, making a decision and showing up. Now, I want to quickly share my story. I did my very first diamond in 2020. I actually wanted to go back and look at the stats. Now, when I got started, we did it in September, October, November 2020, and we were not forced, but it was one of the requirements that you had to travel 80 kilometers away from your town. You know what? So many of my team that I see on here were the people that I met for the very first time in person, because I actually went all over the country. If I were able to, I got in my car, I drove. And it was one of the most incredible things. And what happened with Diamond Club, it really forced me out of my comfort zone. I got to host classes. And if you can't travel, do it on Zoom. Let your team invite people and you do it on Zoom. That's also really fine. But I'm telling you, the community that we created, the friendships, that was the most incredible thing. And I actually hit gold for the first time in that August. So September and October helped me to push to become gold again those 2 months. And that's how I actually became a founder. So I used Diamond Club to propel me forward. And then the second one that came was in 2021. Now I was looking at Diamond Club and saying, okay, I'm now going to support my team. I'm not going to, be really participating. And then, of course, I had a call with Addison and our account managers, and Carl spoke to me and he said, no, a leader leads from the front. You are showing your team what is possible. And while we got on the call and Ryan shared, the winnings of that month, it wasn't 100,000, but it was still good, right? We had money. For those of you who don't know my story, we did not have a car. We had a Fiat panel van that needed to be repaired. But we had no family car, nothing. And I looked at that and I thought, I can use this money as a deposit to buy a car. We needed a family car. I had 2 teenage sons in high school. We were pitching up in the panel van. And it's not the end of the world, but it was quite a thing. And I decided, I put my head down and I said, I'm going to use Diamond Club to grow my business, because this is really truly what Diamond Club is about. It's about creating that. Now, for those of you who love competition, 100%, you should push for the 100,000 and go for it. If you win it, great. If you don't, you still have an incredible growth in your business. But every single one of us should say, what is the goal that I want out of Diamond Club? How am I going to use this to propel my business? Now, after the 3 months, I, did very well again with Diamond Club. I took that money and I bought the car. I got my car on the 1st of December and I could actually take my family, on a holiday. Now, I also want to say this, Diamond Club is excellent while you're in it, but it's not just about those 3 months, because you know what happened 3 months after that. February 2022, we hit Diamond for the first time. And it was because of what we put into Diamond Club, that growth that came, that momentum that was just happening. So if you are looking for something to, expand your business, to see more people, to really grow your business, do not look at Diamond Club as only for the top leaders, only for the people that is competition driven, because it's not. This is a tool that dōTERRA gives to you and me to grow our business. And if you are really committed to it, you are going to look back and see the growth that has come from this 90-day push. Like, sit down with your team, your family, and say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be consistent in my business. And 3 months from now, you could be in a total different place. And the only question that you have to ask yourself, did you decide this is what I'm going to do with my business? Or did you delay and say, maybe next time? Yeah, that's all from me. I hope that you have filled in your form and go big and do Diamond Club. You will not regret it 1 minute. Thanks, Kendall.
Thank you, Marty. Great share. Great tips for anybody maybe on the fence about it. But I love that you said it's already started, right? Your preparation should already be started. You should be already making your lists and deciding, and the other key word is you have to just decide the decision, just like instead of being on the fence, make a decision and then the next step after that and then the following one. So thank you so much for your sharing. Appreciate it. Next up, we're going to hear from Addison Schertz, who is our general manager. We got some exciting information to share with you. So I'm going to turn the time over to Addison.
Perfect. Thanks, Kendall. Everyone hear me all right? And thanks, Marty, for your share there. Beautiful thing on that. I think the Diamond Club season is so important. It's such a great way to start the year. And there is a little bit of change, right, that we've made this year, where we've made a qualification of the Premier and above instead of the standard elite and above, which we've done in the past. And that's been with some good intention, because we want teams to be able to work in stronger units. So if you have an upline member who's qualified and not participating in Diamond Club, but you want to partner with them, send them a message after this and say, hey, I'm ready to go, right? Let's do this together. Please, right? Sign up for Diamond Club and do this for your team, right? And let's go be awesome. We really want to see some amazing accomplishments this season. And as Marty had spoke to, there's been some amazing things that we've seen. As our members who have hit Diamond have done so with help of Diamond Club. And Ryan had shared earlier, right? Our Diamond Club winning, grand prize winning will be 100,000 Rand, which is our intention is to have the first taste of a diamond check and what it means to be diamond. So want to encourage everyone again, just to piggyback there off Marty, and encourage everyone who can be involved in one way or another, whether that's encouraging an upline to be involved, or yourself if you're qualified to be involved. We definitely want to see as many people as possible here in Diamond Club, and we want to see as many people have some amazing success stories as well. Okay, I'm going to share here our theme that we are having for 2026. And this goes along kind of with things we've been talking about today. if it shares there. There we go. We really want to see this year of 2026 not only be a year that you feel was special, but is a year that you feel you thrived, right? And this word thrive is really about not only progressing, but progressing well, progressing in ways that you're not just progressing as everyone else, but you are thriving. You are getting better, right? You're above the median, above the people there in the middle. You are being able to do things that you never believed that you could do. We want to encourage 2026 as a year you're going to thrive. And this is going to be something we're going to keep in mind in all the programs and everything that we do. As you're kind of seeing what we're trying to do in Diamond Club, we are trying to up the belief of what's possible, of what can be achieved. As you saw with our amazing people who also achieved Mauritius, I know there's multiple people who accomplished and got that trip who have expressed they never thought they'd be able to go on a trip to Mauritius. And we're excited to be able to have dōTERRA be a place that they can take them there through what they were able to do and the thrive that they were able to accomplish before and now carry into 2026. So I encourage you all to take this theme of thrive in 2026 and share dōTERRA, as Rochelle, passionately put, in the same energy and desire, right, from the experiences that you have. Share at a level you've never shared before, and you will be able to thrive to new heights in 2026. And I'm excited for each and every one of you and what you're able to accomplish. With that said, right, though, there will be many people who are going to be beneficiaries of Diamond Club. But we have other ones that still everyone in the market will be able to be a beneficiary of. And I want to introduce a new I wouldn't call it a program like Diamond Club, but a new program that we'll be running, more of an incentive to help enroll and retain our customers here in 2026 better than we have. Our goal for this year is to, again, thrive, but we want to overall better our enrolling and our retaining of those enrollments. So I want to present what we're going to call our fast track. Our fast track is designed as a way to bring new customers or wellness advocates into the dōTERRA family who are using dōTERRA products in a way that will help them come in and be retained as a strong dōTERRA member. This is how fast track is work. It is designed to be able to allow people to escalate their way quickly in our loyalty reward program and rewards. So how the program essentially works, right, is we are focused on our enrollments with 4 different categories of starting, right? If you start with our 50 PV enrollment above, we all know that our enrollment fees are waived. So if we enroll someone with 55 PV, 60 PV, they'll be able to have that enrollment fee waived. At 100 PV, we do offer a welcome gift, which is a welcome to dōTERRA gift, such as what we've been offering with the citrus bloom, as a great gift to be able to get started with a amazing 100 PV order, and you get this free gift. Then we have 125 PV free shipping that we have there as well. That is an amazing way to be able to not only get a great enrollment offering from the beginning, maybe it's an enrollment kit or a collection that you've put together that you can get free shipping at. And these are all different tiers that we are well aware of when enrolling, that individuals may be looking at those PV thresholds. I want to introduce this new one, a fast track, which is a 150 PV threshold that will be available every month going forward in 2026. Meaning this is available to people who enroll starting March 1st, or they may enroll in the month of April, they enroll in the month of May. Any month throughout 2026, this program will be available to them. What it essentially is in their enrollment month, if they order 150 PV in their enrollment month, so this will be anything that they could put together, or what we want to highly encourage is the Home Essential Kit, they are eligible to be available for the Fast Track and what it's going to offer, as I explain here. The best way to start in doTERRA is at the heart of what we do, which is our essential oils. We highly encourage individuals to come in to know what makes us different, which is the quality and purity of our essential oils. We all know that our essential oils change lives. You've all had experiences. Being able to get these top essential oils into a new enrollee's hand from the beginning is what we want to encourage. There is not a better value kit to start with in all of Africa with essential oils than the doTERRA Home Essential Kit. So that's what I would encourage, but it could be any 150 PV enrollment order if the Home Essential Kit is not the right one for them, but we would encourage that would be what they start. But if they are to enroll with 150 PV in their enrollment month, in their first month on LRP, which will be their second month in, right? So they need to do this the second month that they're in doTERRA. If they order a 150 PV LRP order, right, which we would encourage as the foundational wellness bundle, and maybe they try Terrazyme. Or maybe if they're focused on sleep, they try the foundational wellness bundle and some Serenity essential oil. This can be customized to each and every customer and every wellness advocate who comes in. But they enroll with 150 their first month, and then their second month, they are on that loyalty reward program, and they place a 150 PV LRP. They will receive their normal 10% of points back, including a bonus of 25 additional points, which is really exciting. Once they do that and they head into the third month or their second LRP order, if they place 150 LRP order in their third month or their second LRP order, this can be, again, any 150 PV. Maybe that's the home or the foundational wellness bundle, plus maybe they try MetaPower Advantage, or maybe they're going to try the MetaPower Assist, whatever you would like to customize, as long as it's 150 PV. If they do that, they will receive their 10% back from their order as normal and a bonus 100 LRP points. So as you can see this here, right? If they enroll with the 150, they will be able to get, right? And they have their first 150 PV LRP. They'll get that 25 bonus points. On their second LRP, if it's another 150, they'll get 100 bonus points. And then if they, on their third LRP month or their fourth month in doTERRA straight, they order an LRP order of 150 PV. Again, foundational wellness bundle, maybe they try the Terrazyme again, or they try something else, anything that equals 150 PV, they will then be moved to the 30% VIP customer that we offer, right? Which takes majority of our LRP customers about 13 months to earn. They can do it now in 4 months, and they can fast track their way to a VIP customer, and they'll retain that 30% as long as they stay on the loyalty reward program going forward. This program is designed to be able to allow people to come in and experience the doTERRA products, right, in a way that they are excited about, with a great incentive. We know as people come in and they experience and they have at least 4 months there, especially the 3 months of LRP, to be able to try whether it's our foundational wellness bundle or our lifelong vitality pack with additional items, they are able to have an experience that will change their health and life. By doing that, right, as well, for these consecutive months, they will now be a VIP customer. And by being a VIP customer, they will earn 30% back on all of their LRP orders over 50 PV going forward, which is really exciting. So this is a new program available for all new enrollees starting March 1st, right? So just something to be prepared about. This is a great program to be able to start. This is an amazing duplicatable process. Every customer that you go with that comes in that says maybe they're hesitant, what I would encourage you to do is, what friends or what family members do you have that could also benefit from going through this program? And maybe they try 3 months of this foundational wellness bundle or lifelong vitality pack with you, right? And if they do that as well, they can also receive these additional 125 bonus points and be moved to the doTERRA 30% earn back VIP customer. So we're excited to offer this. This is a program that we know and we'll get more details and more tools to share with you, but one that we want you to be aware of and be excited about going forward. As we know, this will be a great benefit in each of your guys' business as you have customers who come in. Being able to have a program for them to be incentivized to come in and to stay and to invest in products that will change their lives is something to be excited about. My favorite thing, or one of my favorite things from our last leadership retreat that we had a few weeks back there down in Stellenbosch, Matt Hall, who is a double diamond in dōTERRA, shared about we shouldn't be scared to invite people to make purchases such as this 150 PV. It may be a high percentage of their income to start, but at the same time, there's no better investment for them to do than their health. And for every individual that you work with, right, that they're open to having these conversations with you, they have a need. And we have amazing offerings to be able to offer them. If you know there's stuff that we have that will be able to benefit people, there's no reason to be able to hold back. There's no reason to be able to feel ashamed of that. Encouraging to be able to join the Fast Track program is going to be an amazing way for people to benefit. And so we highly encourage you guys to use this great tool throughout 2026. So wrapping this whole call up, then we want to launch out a great promotion, which we love to run in the month of February. And I know a lot of you love to run, would love if we ran this every month, but we are excited to then launch our February special, which is starting tonight with launching our BOGO box. We have an amazing BOGO box that will be slowly revealed throughout next week, starting Monday with our individual days. But the BOGO box is live as of right now, available for enrollment, available for purchase as well. Our buy items that are available here in the BOGO box and which make up our price is our women's blend, Clary Calm, with our Serenity Restful Complex, which is our Serenity soft gels, Copaiba essential oil, peppermint essential oil, and then our what we call Cozy Blend, which is Hygge. Our Cozy Blend, don't worry that Valentine's Day is over. Maybe you missed some time with a lover. You can be able to get cozy with the Hygge Blend as well when you purchase this box. Those who purchase this box as well will receive a free green mandarin, which is one of our premium citrus oils and would probably be considered our most premium citrus oil with its wholesale value over 600 Rand. This green mandarin is a free offering for everyone who purchases the BOGO box. What is the free get items in the BOGO box? Again, those will be revealed starting next week, day by day. But I promise that as the savings on this box are probably one of our highest savings ever, with over 3,000 Rand in savings. The BOGO box is priced at 3,030 Rand and 160 PV. And so that's available now. What a great way to end February over the next week and a half with an amazing offering that many people will be excited about. So we're excited to offer that to you. And we are excited for a great end of February and a wonderful start to Diamond Club, Fast Track, and the amazing offerings that we will then present at the beginning of March as we move into that. But let's end February strong. Thank you again, Marty, for sharing on Diamond Club so beautifully. Thank you, Rochelle, for your leadership and everything and your passion for dōTERRA. Congrats to all and every single one of our Mauritius winners. We're so proud of you all. And Tina, congratulations big time again for that grand prize winning. To all of our top enrollers, congratulations. Our new elites, premiers. We're just excited for what you all have in store for the future. Have an amazing end of your February. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll chat soon.